is this thing of encouragement. I travel all over the world, and I see it everywhere. We're not the only country that has discouragement. It is all over the world. There is so much that can discourage us. Do you know that encouragement is active? You don't have to be passive about it. If you do not encourage, by default, you're discouraging. Encouraging is something that's active. It's what we do as active parents, an active husband and wife. Encourage our spouse and encourage our children. Now, I know what you're going to say, but I'm not a natural encourager. Neither am I. But let me tell you, I've learned how to encourage. I learned it from my dad. You can learn to encourage. That's a wonderful thing about it. Encouragement brings more fruit than anything else in a family when we learn how to encourage one another. And so when I was young, I was about this high, I went to my dad one day. I said, Dad, I want to be a champion swimmer. He said, really, son, you don't know how to swim? I said, I know, but can I go learn? He said, sure. And so he took me, I went and learned swimming. And after a number of years, apparently I had a natural gift for swimming. This teacher came and spoke to him and said, you know, Mr. Sadler, your son's got a natural gift. And so he enrolled me in the swimming school. And after a while, I found I became quite good at it. And so I was selected to go to these winter championships, and there I was. Man, I was ready. I was in lane number 1. Now, I thought lane number 1 was for the fastest guy. It's actually for the slowest guy. And so I was ready. I was like, oh, these guys, I had it. The gun goes off. I jump in that water. I swim my hardest I've ever swum in my life. I turn, I get all the way back. As I touch, I look up. I'm stone lost. I got out that pool, I put the towel over my head, I said, I can't believe it. I trained so hard. I'm useless at swimming. I hear this voice, my son. I'm wondering, whose father is that? You champion. It's not my dad, is it? I look, it's my dad. He says, come here, my boy. You're a champion. I said, Dad, I came stone lost. He said, I know, but I saw you. You swam like a champion. Your arms were going, your legs. Man, if you continue to try hard, one day you're going to win this race. I said, really? He said, yes. Son, you keep training. And so I did. I trained even harder than before. And before long, I selected again, go to these winter championships. There I was. Now I knew what the lane numbers meant. I was lane number 3. I thought, okay, but the underdog, I can win this race. And so I did. That gun goes off, I jump. I swam so hard. You cannot believe how hard I swam. I got to the end. I came 5th. I got out that pool. I said, I'm not swimming again. I can't. My dad, my boy, Dad, don't tell me. You're a champion. I said, Dad, I trained so hard and I came 5th. I can't do this. He said, son, you are a champion. I said, how do you know? He said, I've watched you. He said, you know that you're a natural swimmer. I said, really? He said, yes. When you dive in the water, your eyes, they go to the side of your head. You get scales all over your body. You like a fish in the water. I said, really? He said, yes. One day, my boy, you're going to win the race. Do you know that he was right? It wasn't long after that, I invited back to those championships. I got a gold medal. I actually became a champion. My dad invented that Mexican wave thing. I remember as I came first, I looked up. There was my dad. Whoa, it's my son. It's my son. You see, my dad encouraged me when I didn't believe in myself. Why? He didn't lie to me. He believed in me because he could see what I couldn't see. That is the nature of encouragement. Encouragement is encouraging people in something that they do not see at the time.